When you try to picture a monster, your mind probably jumps straight to massive teeth and a terrifying roar. But the creatures responsible for the most casualties don't stalk the savanna or the deep ocean. They might be hiding right in your own backyard. Today, we are looking strictly at the data. We are ranking the deadliest animals on Earth by one specific metric: the total number of human lives they take every single year. You will want to stick around for the top of this list. The number one killer takes more lives than all the other creatures on this ranking combined. This conceptual scale illustrates our baseline. True danger is a numbers game. As we will see, physical size has almost no correlation with actual lethality. We start our countdown at number 10 with the African lion. They hunt in coordinated packs, moving with a speed and sheer power that outmatches any human. These predators account for roughly 200 deaths annually. Number 9 is the great white shark. Equipped with over 300 serrated teeth, a great white usually takes a curious test bite to figure out what you are. Unfortunately, a single test bite easily causes fatal blood loss. At number 8, we have elephants. They are highly intelligent, but during high testosterone periods, known as must, they become highly aggressive. They cause around 500 fatalities a year, typically by trampling or flipping vehicles. Number 7 goes to Nile and saltwater crocodiles. They lie perfectly still at the water's edge until they launch an explosive strike. Once they grab hold, their spinning death roll makes escape nearly impossible, leading to 1,000 deaths a year. Rounding out the brute force phase at number 6 is the hippopotamus. They are incredibly territorial. Using 2-foot-long tusks and massive jaws, a hippo can easily crush a small boat, killing about 500 people every year without provocation. Being crushed or bitten by a massive animal is a terrifying thought. Yet, statistically, death by physical trauma makes up an incredibly small fraction of global fatalities. To find the real killers, we have to look much closer. At number 5, we shift from massive mammals to tiny insects with the tsetse fly. Found mostly in rural Africa, this fly operates by stealth, acting as a delivery system for a deadly parasite. It transmits African sleeping sickness. If a person goes untreated, the parasite systematically breaks down their central nervous system, leading to severe neurological damage and thousands of deaths. Number 4 is the aptly named assassin bug. It targets human populations with a very specific, intimate strategy. It typically bites humans right on the face while they sleep. This bite spreads Chagas disease. The lethality here is delayed. The infection quietly incubates in the body for years before suddenly resulting in chronic heart failure. It takes over 10,000 lives annually. Number 3 might be the hardest to believe. The freshwater snail causes up to 200,000 deaths a year. These snails release parasitic flatworms into the surrounding water. If you step into a contaminated lake or river, these microscopic worms penetrate directly through your skin, causing a disease called schistosomiasis, which ultimately leads to total organ failure. This animated bar chart illustrates the geometric explosion of death tolls. Notice how the data jumps from the hundreds with large mammals to the hundreds of thousands when we introduce stealth parasite transmission in shared water and soil. Number 2 is a hybrid threat, the saw-scaled viper. It is highly aggressive and perfectly camouflaged against the gravel and sand of its environment. The lethality here comes down to geography. This small snake specifically lives in densely populated regions where medical access is extremely limited. That proximity to humans results in more fatalities than almost any other snake species on Earth. Finally, we reach number 1, the mosquito. This single insect completely dwarfs every other creature we have discussed combined. The mosquito acts as a microscopic syringe, injecting biological payloads straight into the bloodstream. It spreads diseases like malaria, dengue, yellow fever, and Zika across the globe. In this comparative visualization, the mosquito's block extends to 1 million deaths every single year, entirely eclipsing the total of all other animals combined. The conclusion is singular. Humanity's true apex predator is a microscopic blood-borne threat that remains universally present. In the end, nature's deadliest threats consistently come in the smallest, most easily overlooked packages. Which of the animals on this list surprised you the most? Let us know down in the comments. If you found this breakdown interesting, please like and subscribe to Wild Truth for You for more deep dives into the natural world. Thanks for watching and stay safe.